Hello folks, this is Mike, and today we're going to talk about the Shark VacMop model number BM252. Now 3 years ago we purchased it with our own money, so this is going to be an unbiased review. It's still available on the market right now for less than $100. And while we liked it, we think it's a great vac. At that price point, there's things that it will and will not do. So let's get started, and we're going to talk about its pros and cons. First, I'd like to point out that this is an unbiased, unsponsored review. No one's paying us to talk you into buying this VacMop. Quite the opposite. I think it's a great vac. We love it. However, it's not going to be for everyone. My job today is to give you information and tell you what this thing will and won't do. So let's get started. It does a great job at vacuuming, as you can see here. There's plenty of suction. It's light at only 3.5 pounds, and it's very easy to handle. It has a 180-degree swivel head, making it also very maneuverable, and you can also get in tight places with it. The head is just a little less than 10 inches wide. We really like the LED headlights in the front. It helps eliminate dark corners and dimly lit rooms. It also has a hanging hook on the handle, which is very convenient. We hang ours in the utility cabinet out of sight. Now there are only two controls. The trigger under the handle operates the vacuum. The yellow button on top activates the detergent sprayer. Remember though, if your battery is dead, this sprayer will not work. Now the unit is designed for use on bare floors only. It won't do carpets or rugs. And unlike more expensive vacuuming systems that clean everything in one step, this one is not designed to do that. It is possible to pick up wet stuff, but it really takes a lot of effort. The best procedure is to vacuum an area first and then come back and mop the same area. Now this is very effective, and it'll give you a really clean floor. It does have an iconic cleaning system, sort of like a Swiffer mop on steroids. Now after you finish your vacuuming and mopping, one thing you'll notice is that there is no filter bag, no filter canister, no filter to clean. There's no dirty water tank. So what's going on? Well, everything is contained in this pad. All you have to do is put detergent in the tank. Everything else is done by the disposable pad system. When the pad's too dirty or too full of debris, you just simply hold it over a trash can, push the yellow button, and wow, it drops right in the can. You never have to touch the nasty thing. Also, the replacement pads simply snap onto the bottom of the device. So here's a close-up of the pad. It looks like a paper towel. It is paper. This is cushioned or padded for absorbency. And we've never had one of these come apart, even no matter how much water or vacuum we've done with it. So don't worry about that. So this is a raised area. And this is where your dust and debris goes. When this gets full, you have to throw this away. See these slots right here, 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 and there's also one on each end. And that's where the vacuum sucks in debris into the pad. And this doesn't look very substantial, but it works very, very well. This is your detergent tank. Now you can just pop it up and add cleaner. The tank holds 12 ounces, so you can get 5 or 6 refills from one of these 2-liter bottles. You can also use other VacMop cleaners. And if you're careful, you can pour it directly into the machine without a funnel. And I'm sure you noticed this, but I left the cap on the bottle because the tank's already full. This is a clear window, and it allows you to see your fluid level. It has a lithium-ion battery on board, so there's no power cord to fool with. The charger plugs into a 110, 120 volt outlet, and there's a magnetic end that docks easily with the yellow recessed area on the back of the vac. Now this is very safe. I can touch it and it doesn't even shock me. Recharging time is 3.5 hours. Now the battery charge will last 12 to 13 minutes of continuous use. I've tested mine after 3 years and I still get 12.5 minutes of run time. That's keeping my finger depressed on the trigger with the motor running for the entire time. Now you may be scratching your head right now and thinking, 13 minutes. That's not very long, is it? Well, it's not really. It's not designed to be a whole house vacuum. So if that's what you're looking for, probably not going to work. Now, in 13 minutes, I can vacuum about 1,000 square feet, okay? However, my home's over 2,000 square feet of bare floors. So it's not a whole house vac for me. Well, why do I like it? Well, look at my wife. Every night after supper, she wants to use this vac. I've got 2 others, but this is the one she wants to use. It's cordless, it's light, maneuverable, easy to handle, has good suction, and she will vacuum and mop the kitchen, dining room, and utility room every night. And I'll tell you what, if lightning struck this vac today, we'd be in the store tomorrow buying her another one, I guarantee you. Before we go on, let me mention a couple of things that the VacMop will not do. Now, one, it will not stand on its own. I mean, this is a real balancing act. And also, it's not designed to pick up liquid spills. It has no dirty water tank, so there's no place for liquids to go. And you'll have to throw your pad away after you do this because it won't pick anything up. So now, let's talk about the pros and cons of the disposable pad system. Now, I think there's 2 groups of people. I think there's one group of people that are going to love this system. They don't have to touch dirty pads, they don't have to clean dirty rollers, they don't have to empty dirty tanks, etc. So this is going to be great for them. But I think there's another group of people that may be on a budget or may just be really thrifty, and they will not like the continuing cost of the disposable pads. They cost about 80 cents to $1. We go through 2 a week. And if you do the math, that's over $100 a year. We only pay $70 for the vac, and we're spending $100 a year on pads, okay? So that could be a demotivator. But there is a solution, okay? And this is it. Now, we bought 4 sets of these on Amazon for $15. They feature a removable cloth mop pad. This can be washed at your sink, or you can actually drop it in the washing machine. It just needs to be dry before you put it back on. It's mounted on Velcro. Not only that, the back opens up, see? And you can just dump the trash out of it and clean it if you want to. Snap it back together, and you're off to the races again. Now, I don't know how long they last. Of course, that'll be another video. Anyway, I'll put a link in the video description, a paid link for these. Also, I'll put a paid link for the vacuum cleaner itself and the other products I've mentioned in this video. So let's wrap things up. We've gone over the pros and cons. We've talked about what it will and will not do. So hopefully I've given you enough information to make an informed decision. So if you've liked this video and you've enjoyed it, please go below and click that like button. And we would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and ring that notification icon. Also, if you've got questions or you'd just like to share with me, please send me a comment and I will get back with you. So folks, until next time, thanks for watching.